Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started. What we are going to do is I'm going to give you the first one. It's going to be pretty simple, but I'm going to write directions on the board. I'll read them to you, but then I would like you to compose the shape. So I would like you to use I would like you to use 3 triangles to make a trapezoid. I would like you to use 3 triangles to make a trapezoid. When you're finished, put both your hands on your head. So I would like you to use 3 triangles to make a trapezoid. I want to see everyone's work, so make sure you turn on your cameras so I can see you. Cameron, could you turn your video on, bud? Yep, I want to see your work. Remember, we're bringing something to write with and write on to every Google Meet. You're using 3 triangles to make a trapezoid. When you're finished, put your hands on your head. I'm seeing a lot of panic go on. We did this last week. You guys got this. This is not new stuff. This is review. So 3 triangles to make a trapezoid. Make sure, whoa, put on your cameras, come on. Show me your work in 3, 2, 1. Show me your work, let's go. I'm not going to give you credit or points if you can't show me work. Good Zoe, good Gage, good Journey, good Riley, good Easy, good Bristol, good George. I need to see Alice, Emmy, good job Emmy. I need to see Brian. Good job, Darren. Good job, Carson. And Cameron. I need to see Cameron. Good job, George. You're good. Good job, Easy. Okay. So, if I took 3 triangles to make a trapezoid, I could do this a couple ways. I could draw out a trapezoid because I know that's the shape I'm going to make. Okay? Then I could draw in my triangles. I know that wasn't perfect. Okay, another way I taught you is if you wanted to make your trapezoid right side up, you make a big M, or 2 mountains. You connect the bottoms, and then you connect the tops. Okay? You can also do it and make it upside down, okay? So you can make a big W, connect the tops, connect the bottom, okay? All of those are trapezoids. So you took 3 triangles, okay, to make a trapezoid. So you could take 1 upside down, right side up, or you could have done 2 upside down and 1 right side up to make a trapezoid. Okay, good. All right, let's go on to the next one. Again, these are just directions. Okay. Okay. Oh, that one didn't have ink. That's right. Where's my other marker? I don't see it. It has vanished. There it is. It's in here with my shapes. Okay. I would like you to add 3 squares to the square below to make a rectangle. Okay, so you are going to add 3 squares onto this square here. Okay, so you're going to add 3 squares onto the square. So you're adding to the image to make a rectangle. So you're adding 3 squares onto this square. Okay, not on top of it. You're going to put them next to it somehow. Okay, we don't put, when we're composing a shape, we don't put them right on top of each other, right? We're putting them next to them somehow. You're adding 3 squares onto this square to make a rectangle. Think about that. If you have a square and you're adding 3 squares onto it, how many squares you're going to have to make the rectangle? Okay, just a little hint. Make sure we turn on our cameras. When you're finished, go ahead and try to touch your tongue to your nose. Try to touch your tongue to your nose. Try to do it. Some of you are close. So you're adding 3 squares to the square below to make a rectangle. Ooh, easy. You're real close. You almost got it, dude. Are there things called tongue stretches? I love how close y'all are getting to the screen. All right. Show me your work in 3, 2, 1. Show me your work. Good job, George. Good job, Bristol. Good job, Easy. Alice, you're missing a square. Good job, Gage. Good job, Journey. Good job, Zoe. Good job, Darren. Emmy, you're also missing a square. Okay. The key here, good job, Gage. Cameron, turn your camera on. I need to see your work. I need to see it for you to get credit. Yeah, there you go, Alice. So the key here was that there was already a square. So you had to draw 1 square, okay, because that was this square. And then you had to draw 3 squares onto it. So you had to draw 1, 2, 3. This is the one that you had to start. And you had to draw 3 squares onto it to make it a rectangle. Some of you also did it this way. So you did it, I don't know if I'll fit. They're not really squares, but that's okay. And some of you did it right this way. Like those weren't there. Those were not there. You did it straight up and down. But you could have done it any way. You could have done it up. You could have done it this way. Whatever fits inside the box. So you added 3 squares. So you should have had 4 squares total to make a rectangle. Alrighty, good job. Okay, the next one, I would like you to show how to use 3 triangles and a trapezoid to make a hexagon. So I would like you to show me how to use 3 triangles and a trapezoid to make a hexagon. So you're going to show me how to use 3 triangles and 1 trapezoid to make a hexagon. Okay? You're going to show me how to use 3 triangles and 1 trapezoid to make a hexagon. And I put it up there on the board to give you a little extra help.
What do we do when we're done?
When you're finished, try to roll your tongue. And if you can, try to make it into a clover. Yep. Okay, show me your work in 3, 2, 1. Aubrey and Bristol, turn on your cameras, friends. Good George, good Gage, good Riley, good Journey, good Zoe. Careful, Emmy, make sure it has 6 sides. Good job, Gage. Oh, yep, good job, Alice. Carson, good. Good job, Bristol. Very lovely. Right, so probably the easiest way to do it would have been to draw out your hexagon first. Oop, I hit my eraser. Okay, and my hexagon's not perfect, so let me fix that. It's why people invented erasers. Okay, and then you could have divided it right into your 2 trapezoids. Still, my hexagon's not perfect, but it's okay. And then you could have divided with your triangles. You could have put them on the bottom, could have put it on the top. You could have also done it this way. I mean, you could do it any way to show it, but like, that's still 2 trapezoids, and you could have put your triangles here, you know. That's still 3 triangles. Some of you I saw did this too, that you showed that this was 1, 2, 3 triangles and 1 trapezoid. That's good, love it. All right, let's do another one. Okay. Now this one's a little bit different. It just wants you to use shapes to make a pentagon, and then I'm going to call on some people to ask me what shapes you use to make a pentagon. So it's not giving you specifically what to use to make the pentagon, but I would like you to use shapes to make a pentagon. So you're just going to use shapes to make a pentagon. Make sure they fit And your pentagon, okay, and this is a little hint, has 5 sides and 5 vertices. You don't want to have more than that. Remember, another piece, you want to make sure that you don't, when you're filling in your shape, whatever shapes you use, you're not leaving space around the shape. It has to fill the entire shape, or else you don't make that shape. Picking up what I'm putting down? Maybe? Yes, no, maybe so. You can't leave like holes in the shape. Lots of hard work. Okay, when you're finished, try to wiggle your ears. I can't do it. Don't use your fingers. Don't use your hands and try and wiggle your ear. Don't use your shoulder either, Bristol. I see you. It's hard, I know. I can't do it. I can't wiggle my ear. Darren can wiggle his ear! Do it again, Darren. Darren, you can wiggle your ear! That's so cool, dude! There's only like so many people on the planet who can do that.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I can't either, but try.
But Mommy can.
Well, try to wiggle your ear. Maybe if your mom can, you can. Try. Won't know until you try. Alright, show me your work. What?
My grandpa can do it.
That's cool. Maybe you can. You're related.
I tried, I just couldn't.
Show me your work in 3, 2, 1. Yep. Okay, who could raise their hand? Yep. Good, okay. Careful, Bristol. You have 1 too many sides. 2 too many sides, actually. I think. Maybe not. If this is the shape right here. I'll ask you in a second, Bristol. Hold on. You might be right. Okay, who can tell me in this shape, George, what shapes did you use to make a pentagon?
A triangle and a square.
Right. Okay, good. So he used 1 triangle and 1 square to make a pentagon. Bristol, tell me what shapes you used here.
I used a
What's on the bottom?
2. I used 2 triangles for the points.
And what's on the bottom?
Like a rectangle?
Wouldn't be a rectangle. So on the bottom, if you wanted to make it like this, okay, for it to have 5 sides, on the bottom would have to be a trapezoid. So you could.
I do have a trap.
But you said you weren't sure. You called it a rectangle. No worries. No worries. I'm just talking. Nope. Excuse. Stop. Hold on. Pause. You're arguing with me. You said I think it's a rectangle. I was trying to help you. I was not arguing with you. I was not being rude. I was just trying to explain it. That's all, sweetheart. And you said you had 2 triangles. Now this could also be a pentagon. And she's correct. Because if you had a trapezoid, okay, and my trapezoids, they're not going to work exactly, but if you had a trapezoid and you put 2 teeny tiny triangles here, this is still only 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this side right here is continuous. So this is only one side. This side is continuous. It's only one side. So she's correct. This is a pentagon. Okay? Remember Mrs. Cooper showed you that? It could look like that. That's the shape she made. She used a trapezoid and 2 little triangles. Okay? That's also a pentagon. It doesn't look like this pentagon. Okay? But it is a pentagon. What I wanted to see was you to fill in this pentagon. But that's still a pentagon. So if it asked you to make a pentagon, kind of like those directions were, you could have made that shape as well. All right. Last one. Okay. I would like you to use a combination. Now, combination just means that you can use any type of a square, a rectangle, or these L-cornered triangles, okay, in a shape. Whoa, that's a curvy line. Erase, erase. That looks kind of like that. Oh, that's kind of curvy too. Come on, Mrs. Cooper. Get it together. So, use a combination of squares, rectangles, and those L-shaped triangles to fill in this shape here. Okay? So you're using a combination. You can use all squares if it works. You could use a rectangle and some squares. You could use those triangles and squares. I just want you to use those shapes to fill in this guy right here. He kind of looks like a dinosaur head. Whoa, speaking of dinosaurs. Dale, you can't eat the children. Don't fuss with Dale. We need to have a conversation. Dale. Dale, listen to me. You cannot eat the children. That is not okay. No one said it was okay. They're in a computer screen anyway. You can't get to them. Maybe.
Miss Cooper?
Yeah.
How many shapes do you have to fill in there?
You just have to fill it in.
Dale is going to eat your face off. He's looking at you like that.
I know, it's not very nice.
All of them or just one?
You have to use a combination of those shapes to fill in the other shape.
Okay.
Dale. Dale! Don't go after my recording either! Dale! No! You need a timeout. Timeout! I'm gonna stick you in your cage. Bad dinosaur. Whew. Sorry, guys. That was rude. Bad dinosaur. You think about what you did. Don't look at me with those sad puppy eyes.
They're called baby dino eyes.
I can't even look at them. Now you're gonna lick your lips at me? How rude! I'm gonna have dinosaur nuggets for dinner.
I don't remember Dale trying to eat us.
Okay. Show me your work in 3, 2, 1. Good. Yep. Good. Right. So, you could have done it a couple ways. You could have filled it in and just made this be a square and that be a rectangle. You could have done it that way. You could have made this be those triangles, this be a square and that be a rectangle. Could have done that. You could have made the whole piece. You could have made this the rectangle and these the squares. Okay? I just wanted you to fill in the shape. That's it. Okay? Okay? Make sure that your triangles, like if the triangles looked like this, that you're not giving me triangles that look like this. Because those triangles are not the same as those. Okay? So just be aware of that, alright? Okay. Make sure too that your squares look like squares. Alright? Alrighty, so that is all I have for your math lesson today. I know it was review, but you will be composing shapes. Some of the questions are ones like we did today in class, so I helped you out figure them out. I'm sorry, I was having like a twitch. Okay, so some of them are like what we did today in class together, so that should help you out, alright? Make sure that you show your work. Do not, if it says for you to write it in with a pen, I want to see it with the pen tool. Don't just use the little shapes tool, okay? Also, I put a rainbow video on every single page explaining directions. Okay, so listen to that rainbow video because I read the directions to you. Alright? Sound good? Okay. Bye, friends.